Sold separately.
Sliver! Surgery report! Quicksilver! Activate power wing! Tallywhack! Engage scissor wing! Now take him down! Mumbo Jumbo Air Shot! It's hero stomping time! No way!
Buzzsaw with Shredditor, Quicksilver with Tallywhack. Other figures with Weapon Bird sold separately. Silverhawks, new from Kenner. Silverhawks, partly metal, partly real, mighty warriors with the powers to protect space from all evil.
It's me, Evil Monstar.
Figures and attack birds sold separately. Monstar and Sky Shadow attack the Silverhawks.
Flashback! Prepare for battle!
Sky Shadow grabs him and sucks him in, but then Stronghold flies to the rescue.
Activate Saberjaws!
Flashback escapes and the fight rages on.
Bombs away! Where'd he go?
Ha! Gotcha!
Not yet!
Stronghold and Steel will. Sky Shadow and I will not be beaten.
Wanna bet?
Silverhawks.
Hey everyone, Nat Daddy here. Gonna continue on with our Star Comics retrospective. Let's look at the Silverhawks line. There were 7 of these. I didn't know too much about this as a kid. I didn't know nobody who watched the show or even read these comics or had any action figures, but I knew what they were. I figured with Dynamite doing a really great reboot of the Silverhawks so far now that this would be a perfect time to go back and look at these old ones. So let's jump into it. Silverhawks, again, was that action figure line in the 80s there. It's in the same universe as ThunderCats. So ThunderCats obviously had a cat theme. This is more bird-like. And this was a toys and a TV series by Rankin Bass. So classic Rankin Bass stuff. Here we have, again, it's much like in the new series there, where they have Monstar's in jail and he breaks free. And Monstar's kind of cool. He's this, kind of furry-looking monstrous type of monster and a bad guy leader. And then when he transforms into this other guy, it's almost like a battle armor version of him. When he gets the certain moonlight on him, Limbo's moonlight. So again, that kind of ties into like that whole ThunderCats universe where Mumra turns into that other version of himself. So you can see why that kind of runs well here. You can see the villains on the other page here. Some of these villains have turned up in that new series. And then we see the formation of a ThunderCats team here as well. So interesting stuff here. Like I said, I thought this was almost kind of silly a little bit as a kid, especially this one cowboy dude here. But once you start reading in that, it's pretty good. It's just like your Mask and your G.I. Joe and your ThunderCats and that, where they have these different people on a team and they all have a great team dynamic. So kind of like a Space Avengers, like a Guardians of the Galaxy type of feel, but with these people who are part metal, part alive, and I kind of have like these bird themes. So that's issue 1. Each one of these issues does follow an episode right from the TV series itself. This is the world that Monstar lives in. Tallywhack here is kind of like a sidekick to Quicksilver. Almost like how Falcon has a red beak. And you can see all the ones here. These two in the middle here, those are brother and sister. This guy in the red here, he just makes noises. He's like a mime, or he actually is an alien, so he's called the Mime, so just makes noises, doesn't talk. And the guy in the suit and tie with the robotic eye is their leader. So again, some of it's kind of silly, being an 80s kids cartoon and toy property, but again, lots of fun as well too. So Stargazer is the name of that older guy I was talking about, the guy that runs the Silverhawks. So always fighting against Monstar and his guys. So again, much like Mumra and the mutant characters in the ThunderCats, the Silverhawks is much the same. This one here is another one where Hawk Haven, which is their headquarters, gets infiltrated and destroyed by Monstar and his group. This one here focuses on that character, the cowboy character. Forget his name here. He's the only character that doesn't have wings of the Silverhawks, but he does control, like I said, that plane of theirs. So. If anybody knows where you can watch these Silverhawk cartoons, do let me know, because I haven't been able to find them as of yet. Again, very much does have that ThunderCats feel with these different, kind of mutant animals and aliens and that. A lot of anamorphic people as well. But the Silverhawks definitely have more of a android feel to them as well too. And just enough dash of spaceness in it too, for like your sci-fi. The twins there, the brother and sisters there, they feel each other's pain in that as well too. So neat little twist is there. And the final issue, number 7 here, where it is an evil version of Quicksilver shows up. And they have to deal with that as well too. His name is Darkbird. Yeah, so that is the original Star Comics version of Silverhawks based on the cartoon episodes. Just figured that'd be a neat thing to check out because it does fall into my Star Comics and retrospective. And we do have, like I said, the current new ongoing Silverhawks series, so they do tie well together.